Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are renovating. Yes, renovating. There is already a there's a vet clinic here. So today we're doing something different. We are renovating the vet clinic in, oh God, what's the cats and dogs world? I usually can remember these things. What is it? I don't know. I'll remember it in like 30 seconds after I remember. Oh, wait. Nope, Brindleton Bay. There we go. It's called Brindleton Bay. So we're renovating that vet clinic that comes with the world because I had realized that I had renovated most of the lots in the game, and then I was like, oh, I haven't done this. And so I was like, why haven't I done this yet? Because usually the ones that I haven't renovated yet are the ones I'm like, no, I don't want to renovate that. No, I just push it off. Like Judith Ward's mansion, I pushed that off until like a month ago, and then I finally did it because I want to finish it. I want to finish it so badly. I was just like, I've spent so long renovating all of these builds, and I still have some left. So I got this one out of the way because I hadn't realized it until I think in one of my Let's Plays. No, I may have maybe not one of my Let's Plays. It might have been just on my own when I was playing with my like save file kind of like thing. Not really, but like I was looking through it and I'm like, oh, I haven't renovated this yet because it was just like the normal like how it starts with. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to renovate this because like it's not even that bad. Like it's not even ugly because like some of the houses I don't agree with entirely. But this one, it has all of its functioning properties, and so it worked pretty well. And it only took me about an hour to renovate it, which for a community lot that's pretty good because some of them take me longer because like I think some of like the ones in like Willow Creek took me like 2 hours, and like those aren't even horrible. I just wanted to spend a very long time like choosing the color scheme because at that point I wasn't recording any of that, so I was just like, okay, we're just gonna like spend as long as we want choosing the color scheme for the outside landscaping. And so yeah, that was fun. But like we're doing something different. We're renovating. So, if there's any other things that you want me to renovate, I can renovate them again. I have renovated several of the things that I've already renovated again. So just, if you want a lot renovated and it's not either of the big houses in Brindleton Bay, can do that because I deleted some of the houses in my save that I just was like, nope, I'm not renovating that. Like, both of the houses, I was just like, nope, we're going to just build new houses for that. So that's what I did. But also, I was going to say that a couple, like, not a couple, like maybe like a 20 videos ago? No, there's no way. Like 2-3 weeks ago, I said that I wanted snow, and I was talking about how much I wanted it to snow where I live. So I finally got my wish. It snowed last night, like last evening, like around dinner time. It snowed. Very excited. I don't exactly know how to tell how much snow because don't they like calculate how much snow there actually is in like the amount of like water content in the snow? But like if you were to look at it, there's probably like 4.5 actual inches if you were to put a ruler against it. So that's how much snow. But like in like actual like measuring of snow products, no clue. There's snow. It's about what I do. And it didn't rain before there's snow, so there's no ice underneath the snow. So I could probably walk outside and not fall. So that's always good. That's what we wanted. So, well, you probably didn't want it, but also, I don't know. You don't know? I don't know. You might have wanted ice underneath your snow, but it snowed. But also there's comes with issues with every time it snows because so my family like my brother is in Scouts, and so because like you can't like go anywhere. He's supposed to like go camping in like the backyard today, and obviously there's snow, so they're gonna have a lot of fun because like it's required. They gotta go sit outside in the backyard and cook. They were supposed to cook on the fireplace. I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna, well, not fireplace, fire pit. That's not gonna work very well, I'm going to assume, because there's snow. It's wet everywhere, and all of the firewood I'm assuming got wet. So they're gonna have a lot of fun outside in the cold. My brother is like, he's gonna like take a bunch of like layers outside, he said, but I don't know if that's gonna keep him warm necessarily. But also, I was gonna talk about this a week ago, but I didn't, and then I remembered it like this morning, so I was like, okay, I can talk about that. So in science class, I'm taking a biology class right now, and so we do labs like once every couple weeks, because he just like enjoys teaching us through labs, which I enjoy because it helps me learn better. Is actually doing this work we're learning about. But you know how like they have like those like glass like bins, like whenever you break glass you like put it in the bin because like you have to dispose of the glass somehow. I'd never seen that used. Like I've never seen someone actually like put glass in the bin. So until like a week ago, when my science teacher broke a vial that had like, probably it was like a very, like, I don't know if vial is the right word, because like it was a very like large like cylindrical like glass jar looking thing. Like it could probably hold like 2 liters of water or like a substance in it, and he like was pouring out like the substance into like the sink. I think it was just water at that point, but he was pouring it out, and then he dropped it on like the side, and it shattered in the sink for the rooms. So I finally got to see the bucket in use, because you could tell it had glass in it still, which I'm not sure like if that's from like last year or if they have to like redo it every year. So at least they've not broke that many things, because it wasn't like a lot of glass, because it wasn't full, but like it had like glass in it. But like I had never seen anybody use it. And then later that period, another like one of the kids in my class was like trying to like open like a syringe, because we were using that to like, I think, put like the stuff into like the stuff, I'm not gonna try and explain the entire experiment we did right now, but he was trying to open the syringe, like take the back part off, and because like it's kind of hard, so it like he like violently kind of like tore it apart, because like I don't think he was expecting it to come out that easily, because the rest of us were like having like difficulties opening it. And so he like hit the same kind of like vial that the teacher broke earlier in the period, and he hit it, and then it like rolled like across the table like on its side. It like drenched the other kid in his like group, so he got covered in like I think it was just rubbing alcohol, water, and baking powder. I don't exactly know what was in the things. We were just told to put it in the vial and then put some spinach like leaves in it. Fun lab, but he spilled like that all over the kid, and so we had to like clean it up, obviously. Well, he did most of the cleaning up, but like we all pitched in, because there was like obviously there was spinach all over the floor, and then all the water, and then we had to go get like towels from the bathroom, because like there's no towels in the science room, because they don't expect for this to happen, or they just didn't want to get the towels out. But like we had to go get from the bathroom that's on like the other side of the like third, well, I guess we're on the 3rd floor kind of, because one of them's considered a basement because it's partially underground, so it's the second kind of 3rd floor. So we had to go across the 3rd floor, which is like, I don't know, 200 feet where the bathroom is, and so we had to walk there, get paper towels, and then we had to do that like 4 times, because we're like, okay, we don't have enough paper towels, and then we had to go get more paper towels, and then this kid was in the bathroom like drying himself off, and he had to wear the clothes the rest of the day because he didn't have any clothes, and like there's no clothes for them to like change into, so they just like sat in like wet clothes, because I don't think that it could dry that quickly. So I'm very it's probably very sad to be like in like drenched clothes, because like it got like over his pants and like part of his like shoes, and also like wet shoes with wet socks. Oh, that just sounds terrible. Oh, and also I should mention that when the container finished rolling, it fell off the table and also broke. So that was the second thing that broke that period. That's surprisingly, it's finals week coming up. I've said that, but that's the second time that anything has broken in this class, and it's the same day. Nothing else is broken, and we've been using these like glass containers for science experiments the entire year, but no one's broken anything. It just happened to be the day that the teacher broke one, that another student broke one, and it wasn't their fault. Like, it happens all the time, or they wouldn't have a glass jar in their like science classrooms. But I was like, oh, that's so bad. Like, broke 2 of them. We got like messes. Like, one of them, like the one that the teacher dropped in the sink, wasn't that bad of a cleanup, because obviously the liquid went where it needed to be in the sink. So there was no cleanup there other than the glass that he cleaned up, because we're not supposed to touch the glass, because you'd cut yourself. So he had to clean up the glass, and I'm assuming that took a while, because it took him a while to clean it out of the sink, and that we didn't see him clean it out of or like off the floor, because like it was like the end of the period, like almost near the bell that happened, but like 10 minutes before the bell rang. So we had time to clean the like water stuff up, but not enough time to like clean up the glass. So he just did that in his next class. I'd imagine with it, probably had to tell the story like, yeah, we broke like 2 vials today. We had to clean them both up. So we got good use out of the box. Because I'm just like, there's just a box of glass sitting in the classroom at all times. It's just a mystery until recently. So I think we're ending the end of the video. I just put like a big, grass patch in the back for like the puppies and I guess the cats if they want to, but I don't know if the cats would necessarily want to go out here. Some cats do, but it's almost screenshots time, so I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!